Can I get him up over here? Get out of that grass, buddy.
Whoop, whoop. What's up, Juggalo fishing fam? Welcome back to another episode of the Juggalo Fishing Posse. I am your host, Gills. Welcome back, fam. This episode, we're not getting on the boat quite yet, because like I said in my previous episode, in the boat reveal, we are doing a lot of birthdays this month, and yeah, this weekend we celebrated my middle child. We celebrated her birthday today up at Chuck E. Cheese's. Just in case any of you have not been to Chuck E. Cheese's in a while and are thinking about going, don't. Just don't. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not even gonna talk shit. Just saying, don't go there. It's ridiculous. Anyway, this episode, fam, we are going out to the pond to rebait the turtle lines, and we are going to cast around a couple of new lures that I picked up. I don't have high hopes for some of them, at least not for the pond anyway, but you know, who knows, I might toss them around just for the hell of it to see what happens. But we're gonna make a couple of casts here and there, rebait the lines, and try to get us some more turtles pulled out of there, because I mean they're still so ridiculous in numbers down there, guys. We've got to get rid of some. I mean, that's just how it is. Anyway, we're gonna be going and doing that. I'm probably gonna take Joey with me because it's going to be early in the morning. I'm actually filming a night ahead, because I'm not going to be able to do any kind of like FaceTime chat with y'all here at the house because everybody's still going to be asleep. We're going out early, like as soon as the sun starts to rise early, like 6, 7-ish, somewhere around there. Depends on what time I get up. I don't know if I even go to sleep. But anyway, we're going to go down there. We're going to do that and see what happens. I don't know. Let me show you guys real quick just a couple of the lures. Alright guys, now what I usually like to start with, especially down at the pond, is a subtle presentation. So we're probably going to start out throwing the Juggatoad, but actually if the Juggatoad doesn't work, if the subtle presentation isn't getting it, we'll go a little louder. We'll go with something like a popper, like so. If that does not work, we will move on to something bigger, like a buzzbait, or maybe even this Juggatoad Max here, which is actually the Lunker Hunt prop frog, but might move on to something like that. If that does not work, I will probably be throwing this little things that I picked up. Now I picked this up at Walmart for like 10 bucks. I thought it was worth 10 bucks. It's like an assortment of Yum crawl imitations, and they look really nice, and apparently you can fish them either on a Texas rig, you could fish them on a drop shot, or you could fish them on these jigs that they provide for you. Never really fished a crawl on a jig before, but I'm not even sure if I'm like doing that right, but we'll give it a shot and we'll see. But I don't really have high hopes for this because there's way too much vegetation down there, like that free floating grass, whatever it is. I hate it. But I don't have a whole lot of confidence in those things because that is an exposed hook. It's going to get caught up, especially the jig head. It's going to get caught up in those weeds. I just know it. But we might try it anyway. But I will definitely be throwing this little guy around. I've already got him tied up. You see, he's had a couple already. But I picked this guy up, this swim jig. I threw one of those rage swimmers on the back of it. I'm gonna try that combo out. That just looks sexy. I don't know about y'all, but if I was a fish, I'd eat the hell out of that. I would. Anyway, that's what we're gonna try, guys. But anyway, I mean, we might try all kinds of crap. I've got literally everything in here. But anyway, let's get out of here. Alright fam, now that I've showed off some of my toys, I'm going to go out here and head down to the pond. Probably going to take Joey with me again because I don't really want to run into any hogs and I'd rather let him have him. Anyway, let's go. Son of a bitch. Alright, Joe. Well, since dipshit left us a little trashy prize, I guess this is as good a place as any to give you your morning meal. It's the kibbles. Watch out. It's the kibbles. Watch out. Watch out. Tear that shit up, buddy. There you go. So, got to start off with a good breakfast, huh? Alright. Water, you can take care of yourself. We're going to start out with the Juggalo. Let's give him a couple of tosses and see if they want him. First cast with the frog. Let's get him out there. Bubbles out there. As you know, I've actually caught one on that big frog. What I haven't caught a fish on is a buzzbait. We're gonna give that a shot. Ain't catching nothing but a bunch of freaking nastiness. So we're going to move on. We'll try this new swim jig that I picked up. Now this one as well is something that probably would have been better suited for my bait caster, but I think we can manage. I guess let's check out
freaking swim jig. You never know. Oh, there we go. Something picked it up. Come on. Yeah. Jig fish. Yeah, not a bad one. Definitely not a bad one. Joey, you want to come see the fish? You got to see the last one, huh? Fishy, fishy. Yeah. Not too bad. Jig fish, I mean, whew, that was really nice. I knew one of them would pick it up. They didn't want the top water this morning, but maybe they're on the bait fish. All right, buddy. Thanks for playing. He slurped it right there off of the edge of that grass line. That's where 90% of all my bites out here come from. Let's see if we could pick up another one. Jig fishing has never been a confidence bait of mine. You wanting to see some more fish, Joey? Let's see if we can get us some. Maybe up in the shallows. Oh, there we go. Up in the shallows. Can I get him up over here? Get out of that grass, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, another one. Way up shallow. Easy. Another jig fish. Look how easy that came out too. Well, I could have lost him easy. He's going on. He's getting close to a pound. Check him out, buddy. Give him kisses. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, not a bad fish. Got some teeth on him. Not a bad fish at all for the freaking pond. Bam. Awesome stuff. Let's get him released. Feel weird sticking my hand in that water, but y'all can call me a puss if you want to, but I've seen the turtles that are in here. You'll be pulling back nubs if you ain't careful. Yeah, guys, like, bam. That freaking swim jig is rocking. Absolutely rocking. Only up shallow, though. Well, hell, let's see if he had a friend up there. Almost threw it right into that freaking thing. That would have been stupid. We're gonna switch up our methods real quick. And if we can't get anything, we're gonna move on down. We're gonna set our hook up for some turtles. All right, guys, I'm gonna try something odd. I got some Yum crawfish imitators that fits on a Texas rig, a drop shot, or these jig heads that they supply. I'm assuming that I'm rigging it right there. I don't know. It's not gonna be very weedless with that hook exposed, but We're gonna see if we can get anything out here on the bottom. Alright. This thing. This ain't the thing. Alright, well, hell, let's try something we haven't tried yet, or in a while. Let's try a little bit bigger size popper. Let's see if we can get anything off of that guy. There he is. There we go. Get on up here. Alright. Alright, looks like a, whoa, chill. Looks like a, okay, alright. Oh my god, dude. I do not want one of these trebles in my freaking hand. Not today. Alright, I got you. Twice. Alright. Ah, damn it, let me get my pliers. Where did the dog go? Joey! He's a little guy. Little itty bitty dude. Get you unhooked there, buddy. There we go. Yeah. Little bitty guy. Pretty, but real small. He went straight for that popper. The bigger size popper. Hell yeah. We got another fish, Joe. Hey. Nah, don't bite him. You crazy. Alright. Whoosh. Good boy. Good boy. You've been getting into some mud, ain't you? What you been doing, huh? What you been up to? Alright. Careful, I don't want you to get a treble in your foot neither. You'll be out here screaming and yelling. People will hear you from 3 counties over. And then that'll get on my nerves and I'll have to put you out of your misery. And you'll expect one of the blades, but I won't even do that. I'll just grab a big blunt stick. How's that sound? Boy, you getting muddy. Look at you. You crazy boy. What you been getting into, huh? Well, heck yeah, guys. One on the popper. I don't have a whole lot of time to be out here, so I do need to try and keep it relatively brief, but I mean, when I'm catching bass in the freaking pond, like, I don't want to leave. Like, these bass are finally freaking biting something. Like, come on, man, I don't want to leave that. I'm gonna go ahead, close up the tackle shop here. We're gonna bait up our turtle hook and we're gonna move on. Let's get out our bait. Yeah, bloody. Somewhere around here. Here's the string. Alright, let's get some meat on the hook. Straight through the fat. Alright, we'll try that size of a chunk. See what happens. Perfect, right there at the edge of that grass. We'll pack it up. Come back later. We're gonna walk on down a little bit, Joe. You wanna join me? Good boy. I'll come see if we can catch some more fish. 3 out of the pond in one morning in about an hour. That is exponentially better than it has been all summer. Fish are definitely a bit more active. I'm sorry, Joe. I'm not as small as you. I can't squeeze through all these tiny crevices. All right. Well, I guess we'll start with the thing that caught the last fish. I'm gonna try the old popper. Looks like a good spot for him. Popper's not grabbing anything's attention. Well, while we still got it on, I guess I'll try the swim bait over here. The swim jig, excuse me. Swim jig, swim bait. Swim jig with a swim bait. There we go, something grabbed it right here at the daggum bank. Jeez, he was following it. Easy now. Wow, I had him, look at that, y'all. I had him barely hooked in the side of the mouth. He come up and snatched it. Joey, you missed a fish. You missed a fish catch. This one's maybe half a pound. Yeah. Fishy. Give him kisses. Alright. Let's get him back. Not a bad fish. Like I said, half a pound maybe. Not too big. Still fun to catch. Super, super fun. Heck yeah. Awesome. Preach, homie. Alright. I think that's the most we can expect out of this particular spot, being in the sun. So, let's see about baiting this hook back up. Unless this one was broke off, I can't remember. I don't think it was broke off. Let's get our meat. Put it on a hook. Alright, Joe, and if you're a good boy, you can have some leftover meat. See, but you gotta be good and do what I say while we're out here, okay? You've been doing really good so far. I cannot complain with your methods as of yet. Let's try this again. Perfect. Let's hope she'll get bit, huh? All right, Joe.
Juggalo fishing fam? We are back home. We are showered up. We are in our Batman jammies. And here comes my baby girl. Anyway, overall, guys, I gotta say, not a bad trip. Not a bad trip to the pond at all. It's been one of the better trips that I've had like all summer. All summer. They're finally getting a little bit more active. I think it's the water temp starting to cool down a little bit. And but yeah, like the jig, man, the swim jig. Like I was not expecting that to be like the big winner lure of the day, but it did work out there, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. You had to work it just right to where it's like you're popping it and like keeping it just above the grass that's laying on the bottom, because if you let it go in that grass, like, it's done for. You're pulling back all kinds of it. But if you are able to, Mavis, stop, baby, please. But yeah, if you're able to keep it above that, you know, grass on the bottom and keep it right there at the weed lines where they're coming up shallow feeding, like, it was doing work. I can't lie. It did better than the popper. Like, the top water bite won on the popper today. Like, can't argue that. But I did not think that the swim jig was going to come in and dominate the top water bite at the pond, because that's just about all there is to have out there sometimes. But it came through, and I'm looking forward to throwing that thing some more in some clearer areas, maybe some fallen timber or something, maybe, but not this grass, anything but this grass. But it produced some decent sized fish. I mean, for the pond, like the pond, their population is so stunted, like the growth is so stunted, they're so dark in color and everything. They're just isolated little pocket of bass, and they've been there for like forever, but they're so small. Like I said, the biggest that I've caught out of there was a 2.5 pounder, and it was on a jig as well. Really? She's being so loud. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night, because I'm tired. I'm tired of the birthday thing. I'm tired of like everything going on this month. I'm so tired. I'm burnt out, and now I got to get ready to go back to work tomorrow morning, bright and early. I don't think Sir Maticus is looking forward to it neither. But either way, I will catch you guys later. She just unplugged my stuff. Wow. Anyway, I'm gonna get off here. Whoop whoop fam. Tight lines, sharp hatchets. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you aren't already, so that you can be notified whenever we drop a new vid. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave you with that. Peace. I'm out.